Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
London Blues, 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug you. Lawn Boys Blues, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Lawn Boys Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video, a series of videos where I take a look at some more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Did I even say that correctly then? Don't know. I'll find out when I edit the video. What do I have to eat this week? Now, we're back to tinned curries this week. I have a little bit of a backlog of tinned curries going on. I have a Tesco beef curry. Oh, this one's quite interesting. A Bramwell's hot chicken curry. This is from Aldi. That will probably be next week. Do I have any more? Oh, I still have an Asda beef Madras curry. Like I said, I'm quite interested in what bang for buck you get out of your tinned curry at the moment, because they have a really bad sort of status, and there's a stigma associated with them, which is tinned curry is shit. As I pointed out a few weeks ago, that tinned vindaloo from Asda was actually reasonably good. I've also got no room in my cupboard whatsoever. Some Prince's pressed cod roe, which is basically kind of like a pate of fish eggs, I know, right? Onion and a few other vegetables. Oh, it's got one of those fucking stupid keys in it. Whether I do it in this series of videos, I do not know. My friend, she's Romanian, and she buys something that's equivalent to this. My mouth's gone and I'm talking about fish eggs and cold fish pate, or pate if you're working class. Buy something very similar to this, and I said, I'm pretty sure we can buy this in this country. And she said, oh, well, I've never seen it, and so I found it, and now I have to try it. Rules are rules. Anyway, sorry, I digress. What do I have to eat this week? Well, as I just told you, and hence the title of this video, because that might sound a bit clickbaitist, but I had to put it in there because I saw this in someone else's video and I thought, tin curry. Marks and Spencer's did tin. Yeah, Marks and Spencer's. You got your Waitrose, and then I would say Marks and Spencer's are above Waitrose. I don't know who would win in a fight between Waitrose and Marks and Spencer's customers, but I bloody well like to see it. Yeah, they used to do tin curries years ago, and I'm talking like, I think the last time I tried them was about 15 years ago, and they weren't sort of, you know, your jalfrezis, your Madras, your masala, or anything like that. It was just literally Marks and Spencer's mild curry, hot curry, and they were alright. I don't have the refined curry vision I have now. I was a normie back then, but now I am refined with my curry vision. But someone said this, I saw this in a video. I didn't watch to the end. I didn't want to see them review it, but I just went, fucking hell, Marks and Spencer's do a tin curry. I'm all over that shit. I was in Frome yesterday, which is a medieval city, knocking back to like 850 or something like that. Don't know. But I remember I was walking around with my friend and I said, my God, and it was hot, it was 30 degrees. My God, you can smell the money here. The only thing that's missing is the Marks and Spencer's. And I actually said to her, it's a shame because I need to go into Marks and Spencer's because apparently they do a tin beef Madras. And then it was like, oh, and there was a Marks and Spencer's food hall. So I went in and I bought Marks and Spencer's richly spiced beef Madras 3 chili rating. Oh, hang on. Thumbnail. Yeah, 3 chili rating. As you generally know, I don't get out of bed for anything less than a 3 chili rating, and I consider it to be basically the entry level for a curry. So yeah, it ticks the boxes, and it's Marks and Spencer's, and it's a beef Madras. And if you remember a couple of weeks ago when I had the beef Madras from Iceland, that was absolutely banging. Absolutely adored that. Now, as I said, this is a tin curry. How would it compete with something like that? Well, that's a frozen curry, but you could also argue have a stigma attached to them as well. Don't know, but I know I'm all over it and I'm going to try it. But here's the thing. Now, as I just mentioned, and it's in the thumbnail and the descriptive term, or it might not be. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Don't put pressure on me, man. Seriously. Chill your beans and back off. £4.50. £4.50. Asda's tin curry, £2.30. Aldi's tin curry, £1.30. Marks and Spencer's tin curry, leave the D's to your house at the fucking cash register. Seriously. However, it does mean I can cook this on the hob, which, yeah, not going to make it, don't make it. Even if it's tin curry, don't fucking make it. Show the curry some respect. However, also I do want to apologise about the lights in this room because it's dark as tits, but we'll talk about that when we get to the weather. And you know my thoughts on green energy saving light bulbs. Cough! Don't fucking work. Don't fucking care. Take your green policies and your net zero and shove it up your ass. Yeah, so, ooh, what rice do I have to go with this? Ben's Original, the artist formerly known as Uncle Ben. Break it up. Windy Pops. You know who else has got Windy Pops? Robert. Robert says hello. Hello. Ben's Original Spicy Chili. Apparently, it's approved for vegans. I don't give a fuck about that. Where's your chili rating? Doesn't have a chili rating. Fail, fail, fail. But, do I have a pan? Yes, I do. Anyway, before we get to that, and we get to this curry, do I have anything new in Crisp Corner? Why, yes I do. Edwards, where did I get this? This was, again, in Froome. Poundland. Poundland. Edwards tortilla chips. Spicy. It doesn't give you a chili rating, it doesn't say what spice, it doesn't say if it's flaming hot or anything like that, but it has the word spicy on it, so I'm all over this. And also, do I have anything new in Eddie's Bar? Welcome to Eddie's Bar. Yeah, sorry, nothing new in Eddie's Bar. Oh, however, though, I just went to the petrol station and I did pick up this. It's nothing to do with hot and spicy shit whatsoever. It's Hawkstone Lager. Basically, this is Jeremy Clarkson's lager. So I grabbed a bottle. I don't know how expensive it was. I think it was like £2.99 or something. It's very fucking expensive. But it's Jeremy Clarkson's lager. And I think Jeremy Clarkson is a god amongst men. So I thought I'd give his lager a try. But not his cider. Anyway, let's have a look at the weather. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful overcast skies. And it's about 22 degrees out there, which personally I prefer it to be like 0 degrees. But I'll take that because it's been 30 degrees all week. It's been hot as tits. Sleeping's been awful. I've been sweating like a prostitute on holy ground, going about my daily activities. We had like an hour of rain all week and it sucks balls. But yeah, it's 22 degrees out there. I don't know what it's going to get like for the rest of the week, but I'll take it because it's going to rain for 3 hours later on as well. So yes, respite be thy name. Anyway, interesting things that have happened this week. I'm not touching upon the main ones because obviously it's been a fucking depressing news week. This country is a literal tinderbox right now because the establishment current on New Socialist Overlords and the previous ones have ignored the will of the people for so fucking long. They have literally created a tinderbox situation that is going to go one of two ways because they simply refuse to accept that their globalist fucking policies don't sit with the general population. If anyone disagrees with them, then they just label them far fucking right extremists. You know, like basically, she's a fucking witch, shut up. But interesting things that I did read that aren't depressing, well, unless you live in London, is Sadiq Khan's going to introduce a new tax. Yay, Sadiq Khan, I almost said the C word. Well, Sadiq Khan, I can say it. The cunt who's let London fall into the 8th sphere of hell. He's another fucking person who refuses to address knife crime whatsoever. Knife crime, London is like the knife crime capital of fucking Europe. But, you know, if you're a motorist, he'll come after you, and he's got a new tax. Not only is he going to start taxing the tunnels that you go through in the city on top of the, you know, fucking ULEZ zone and the central London driving zone, but apparently if you've got a driveway now in London, he's coming after you as well. That's right. If you're lucky enough to be an owner of a house in central London that has a driveway that's paved and not a garden, he's coming after you, because if it's paved and not a garden, therefore when it rains, it's basically a flooding hazard. Yeah, look it up. This is what the fucking idiot is saying. So he's saying it's to encourage people to not rip up their gardens and overpave them. But here's the thing. Where does the, you know, the line fall? Which is, I like a little garden, but the thing is, I need to park my car on fucking concrete. Am I not allowed any concrete? Am I not allowed any fucking paving? Well, of course you're not. It's fucking silly you can't. It's not about the fucking environment. It's about just picking your fucking pockets. So yeah, basically, welcome to London. Not only do you get charged to fucking live in the centre, drive through the centre, drive in the burbs around the fucking centre, drive through the fucking tunnels, now you're going to be taxed on having a driveway. But it's alright. It's alright. It's in the name of the environment. Anyway, therapeutic. Honestly, it is. Let's try this bad boy. I'm absolutely ravenous. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. However, we are doing this. Do I have a wooden spoon? We are doing this on the hob. It takes like 5 minutes on the hob at a medium heat. There's the spatula I used last time, because apparently we don't have a wooden spoon in this house. First world problems. I should probably put you in charge, shouldn't I? There we go. And I should break you up. That's also free therapy right there. To break you up. Oh, get it away from the top. Apparently this serves 2 people. Does it bollocks? It serves me. Oh, something in my eye. Right. You go in sharp. You got to say sharp like Shah. Seriously, I don't make the rules. I just agree to abide by them. Let's see what this bad boy smells like. That goes in sharp, because I'll have to wash it and recycle it. Oh, squiffy, right there and there. It smells like a rather nice Madras. It doesn't have your usual tin curry smell, which I would call cheap. Yeah, let's see what the consistency is. I'm wearing the wrong coloured shirt for this, aren't I? I tell you what, the chunks of beef, they're pretty decent. They're pretty decent. You go and Shah as well. Let's hang you on Shah. Excuse me. 5. And yeah, let's heat this bad boy up. Change the hob. I've got this on high. I have to say, like I said, I don't want to. The problem with the Vindaloo was when I like stirred it and heated it on the hob. I'm dying here. I shredded all the meat chunks, but I don't want to do that here. Although probably I won't do it, because obviously beef is a bit tougher than chicken. Hopefully it's not going to be like fucking cowhide tough, but you know what I mean. But yeah, look at the chunks. That's pretty good. Quite impressed with that. And it smells absolutely resplendent. I am going to turn that down a tad. 1. I'm going to turn it down 1. But yeah, I have high hopes for this. I bloody want cocoa, because like I said, this fucker was £4.50. And that's it. I'm trying to think what I mean, their standard chilled ready meals in Marks and Spencer's are through the roof expensive. Like their chicken meal for one, where you get 2 roast potatoes, I counted 5 pieces of carrot, and a half a tablespoon of peas. That's like 5.25 or something, but I don't know what their curries are. I know they do curries, haha, I said do, but they don't do a vindaloo or anything like that, so I'm not interested. But I'm pretty sure one tin of curry with no side, which you obviously have to pay for separately, £4.50, is not far off what they actually charge for one of their curries. Anyway, right, just about done. Just letting it sit here for a bit while I make my rice. Who says men can't multitask? It is the greatest show in the world, don't act like you're not impressed. Plates. Oh, I haven't made any napkins. But I'm very much looking forward to this. All I can say is when I cook this on the hob, it smells phenomenal. It smells absolutely phenomenal. Seriously, make your own napkins. As close as I'll ever get to being fucking green, plus it's quite therapeutic. Bing! Job's a good un. Right, let's plate this motherfucker up. Right, get ready you. And yeah, judge me as you like, but you know how I do. Ow! You know how I do my rice. Oh, I didn't break it up well enough. You go and chop. Fork, do I have a fork? Can I get a witness? Do you know what, right? The Mexican rice it's like orangish and it has like a coating, you know, like a sauce-like coating that like colours the plate. This is spicy. I've had that chili one before, 2 chili rated. This doesn't have a chili rated, and that has colour, but this is just plain. This is plain as you like. Anyway, I've made my hole, I've made my dam, I've fortified my defences, if you will, and let's get this bad boy in. It's a really nice consistency, like really nice. It's a really big shoe. Points for the quote. Right, you go in sharp, and let's chow down on this bad boy. Again, it's gone here and here. I cannot tell you how great this smells, but I will need a fire extinguisher of choice. Fire extinguisher of choice. Where was I when I got this? I cannot remember the name of it. You go just across the bridge to Wales. You're literally half an hour from my house. You're just across the bridge into Wales and there's a castle. And I cannot remember the name of it because in my defence, it was a couple of months ago. But they sold these whole array of drinks. They had like, you know, pink lemonade and stuff like that. But Heartsease Farm sparkling traditional lemonade. And unlike most tourist traps, this was £1.80. Which I really don't think is that bad for a drink that comes in a glass bottle, and obviously it's not pumped out en masse like, you know, your Sprites and your shit. Ooh, zesty. Anyway, Marks and Spencer's. What did it say? Richly spiced beef Madras. So let's get into this bad boy. Let's get a chunk of beef first. Let's see what the beef's like, because it's... Oh, it's falling apart. Literally just fell apart when I stabbed it. I don't think it's brisket. I couldn't read the instructions or the ingredients because it was so small. And obviously these fucking green ass sad shit energy saving light bulbs mean I can't read fuck all in my house. Anyway, but I don't think it's brisket or anything, but 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Ooh. That's surprisingly tender. That is surprisingly tender. Little kick at the back of my throat. Nothing immense. It's a, you know, a 3 chili rating. You wouldn't expect it to be that. But on the taste front, here and here, I'll go a mental. Let's get a big chunk of sauce and some rice. And some beef apparently. Yeah. The beef isn't quite as tender as the brisket was in the Iceland one. Little lash in the back of my throat, a little bit of a tingle on the end of my tongue. It's really, really, really rich, but that's what a Madras is. I wouldn't have a Madras every day because it's so rich, but I don't think it's quite as nice as the Iceland one. which was bigger and £2 and change, but these bits here have gone mental. Lash at the back of my throat, lash on the end of my tongue, a little bit of heat on my chest, no sweat going on or anything like that. It's not hot. It's absolutely not hot. Now, I know what you're going to say, which is it's only 3 chili rating, Dave. It's not going to be hot. I've had 3 chili rated stuff that's, you know, been pokey. Seriously. It's not hot at all. However, it's very rich, a little too rich. It's very tasty. It's very nice. Here's the $1 million question, though. And the beef is, excuse me, big, really, really tender. $1 million question though is it worth £4.50? Absolutely fuck off. No, it's not. Not worth £4.50. Seriously, Marks and Spencer's, what the hell were you smoking? This is a very nice tin curry. It'll be very interesting to compare it to when I have the Tesco's beef curry. Ooh, a little bit of a flame on my chest then. And the Asda beef curry, but yeah, it's not worth £4.50. I guess we can put that into perspective though, don't we, when I try cheaper said tin curries. But yeah, richly spiced, richly seasoned Marks and Spencer's beef Madras. It's very nice. It's very, very, very tasty. There's a little bit of heat to it, but it certainly isn't hot, and it certainly isn't worth £4.50. I mean, that's literal daylight robbery. But then let's be honest, if you walk into a Marks and Spencer's, you basically expect to be fleeced, don't you? And it's your sorry ass fault for going to a Marks and Spencer's in the first place. But I have to, because they sell one of my products. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you tried this. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.